Golf has always been called a gentleman's game, but for black Americans, it was anything but gentle. From John Shippen and Charlie Sifford, from Bill Powell to Calvin Peete, even Tiger Woods, black golfers built a legacy one swing at a time, often without access, often without protection, often without credit. The fairways were closed, the tournaments barred. The clubhouses, they were segregated, and still they played. They built their own courses, they trained their own kids. They carried dignity into a game that made room for their talent, but not their presence. It's a familiar pattern. In music, black artists created jazz, blues, rock, hip-hop, while labels owned the masters. In film, black actors shaped American culture, while studios control the power and the profit. And in golf, black athletes raised the level of the game, expanded its audience, and changed its future, while being treated like visitors in a house they helped build. Calvin Peete was one of the most accurate drivers the PGA Tour had ever seen. Without a country club pedigree, without endorsements, without the safety net of others. Tiger Woods didn't just win tournaments, he cracked the image of golf itself. He brought eyes, money, youth, and color to a sport that has spent decades keeping all of that out. And to this day, Tiger Woods remains the only black golfer to ever win the Masters tournament, whose very name carries weight black Americans know all too well. But here's the part they rarely say out loud. Before Tiger, before Pete, before most black players were even allowed on the course, a black man named Dr. George Franklin Grant invented the modern golf tee in 1899. The object used on every hole, on every course, in every tournament. And for decades, black golfers weren't allowed to play the game that depended on a black man's invention. That's not a coincidence. That's a pattern. Golf, music, film, industries powered by black brilliance, protected by white gates, but talent always leaks through the cracks. Excellence forces its way in. And history, no matter what delay, tells the truth eventually. Black golfers didn't just play the game. They engineered it. They elevated it. They transformed it. And that legacy, it's already written into the ground. The Masters.
There's his mom and dad. His father